Welcome back, my TCCBC family. I am so glad you clicked this video link one more time. Now, by now, I'm sure that you've all heard that we'll be sheltering at home at least to the end of May. It's going to get even more difficult for some people. So it's even more important that we continue to be strong and steadfast in our prayer life during COVID-19. Last week, I talked with you about praying for those who are sick and for their families and friends. That's still the number one prayer I pray every day, and I think it's the most important. But secondly, I pray for our government officials. Now, with all the political posturing in Washington and Sacramento, I have not been happy with our government officials lately, any of them. But this is not the time to chastise or to blame our leaders. It's a time to bless them and to ask that God will give them wisdom to know what steps to take to get us through this trouble. You see, our national, state, and even local leaders face difficult choices every day. If it were simply a matter of shut down these activities and everybody lives, then it would be easy for them. But they have to draw a fine line every day between what they think might save lives and what might be just an unnecessary burden on families, businesses, and the economy. For example, this week our governor had to make a decision on whether to close down all the beaches in the state. Now, he decided just to close down the Orange County beaches, but think of all the scenarios and projections that he had to consider before he could make that decision. You see, every shelter-in-place decision they have to make winds up hurting someone, but they still have to make that hard choice. There are many people who see just one side or the other of this, but our government officials can't do that. They're responsible for both the physical and the economic well-being of our country. In fact, our Constitution says that they are to promote the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty. And they need our prayers to help them find the best balance to do both. And who knows, maybe this COVID-19 crisis will be the opportunity for them to set aside some of their petulant attitudes and petty agendas. Well, I said it's not the time to criticize, is it? So just pray that they might work together to handle this crisis with wisdom, with care, and with cooperation. Join me in praying for them daily. Lord, we ask you to guide our government leaders. Give them wisdom as they make decisions. Help them communicate graciously and carefully with each other and with the public. Father, help them cut through all the noise and bluster around them and let them hear your truth in all of this. Help them to see what is important and help them to be bold and resolute in leading our country in this crisis and out of this crisis.